Wcxo Sports. High school basketball's coming up on Max 96.7. This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. Wcxo Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts.
Well, we welcome you into the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Dairy King with locations in Breeze and in Trenton. I am Greg Meyer here in your Saturday showcase here tonight in the spotlight game of the week of rivalry week. It's the Battle of Breeze between the Central Cougars, who are 10 and 11, and the Mater Dei Knights, who are 10 and 12. The Battle of Breeze here for the first time in 20 seasons. Both teams enter this game with under 500 records. The Cougars lead the all-time series 33-30. And these two have been playing since 1970. The JV game just went final here before. Central 66, Mater Dei 56. The varsity game be coming up 15 minutes up on the big board here. The Spectrum Business pregame will continue after this break. You're listening to the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
With Valentine's Day coming up, maybe you're planning to pop the question. With that in mind, I want you to know why so many engagements begin with a diamond from Becker Jewelers. Hi, this is A.G. Becker, and I believe it is because we make sure that each of our engagement rings is a perfect match for the man that gives it to the woman who will wear it forever. Sounds simple, but it takes a lot of experience and knowledge to get it right. At Becker's, we begin with 69 years of experience. And because we own our store, our overhead is lower than those big mall stores. We are able to offer a better ring, a bigger diamond for less. That takes care of the man who gives the ring. For her, there is no substitute for selection, and nobody has a bigger selection of rings, more than 600 in stock. That's backed by an equally impressive selection of diamonds in every shape and size. Becker's knowledge and experience will help you make sure that the ring you choose is perfect for both you and her. It's why so many engagements begin with a diamond from Becker Jewelers.
Plans for the 2017 growing season have begun, and in today's farm economy, production planning is an important step in managing financial risk. At Farm Credit Illinois, we know that risk management is more than understanding break-even production costs or yield and revenue expectations. It's providing the best risk management services to members through both prosperous and challenging times. I'm Kayla Knietman, Vice President of Risk Management at Farm Credit Illinois in Highland, serving Bond, Madison, Clinton, and Washington counties. As a member-driven financial cooperative, Farm Credit's staff has the expertise and industry knowledge farmers have come to rely on when choosing a crop insurance product. Our understanding of farming goes beyond products. It's forecasting and evaluating potential financial risk and recommending solutions to avoid or minimize negative effects on your farming business. Farm Credit Illinois is dedicated to helping farm families succeed today and tomorrow.
This is Max 96.7.
Welcome you back into the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Dairy King with locations in Breeze and Trent. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer on the stats here tonight. We are at Fred Rockers Court, the Battle of Breeze here between the Central Cougars, who travel just up the road to take on the Mater Dei Knights. Both teams enter this game with below 500 records. It'll be the first time in over 20 years that these two will play this rivalry game and have losing records. One team, though, Cougars, trying to get to 500. If they can win tonight, Mater Dei will try to fall a game below 500 if they can pull this win off here tonight. Both these teams entering this game tonight have had times of glimpses of really, really good and have glimpses of really, really bad. And both these teams have been an up and down season. A lot of it has been not being able to put the biscuit in the basket is what they would say. Both teams have struggled on the offensive end to put the ball in the hole here, but they both entered tonight's game scoring over 50 points per game. The Cougars are at 50 points per game on the year. They give up 48. Mater Dei, 54 points per game, giving up 52 points per game. But I mentioned offensively, a lot of the times they have looked stagnant on both sides of the floor. The Cougars and the Knights have. Central 10-11 on the year. They are 3-4 in the Kokia Conference. They lost 3 of 5 entering this game here tonight. The Cougars are coached by Jeremy Schubert, who is in his 5th year as head coach. Cougars coming off a tough road loss Tuesday night at Carlisle. Tyler Jost led the way with 14 points, and Mason Weems had 8 points. They had a total. The final in that one was a 3-point loss to the Indians on a 3-pointer from the left wing by Alex Hills, and Carson Fairman's last-second 3-point attempt did not fall in at the end of regulation. Jost, the top scorer on the team, one of the top scorers in the area at over 18 points a game. Simon Thomas at 9.2 points per game. Camden Wimpy's at 9 points per game, one of the top 3 scorers for the Cougars. Cougars' next game is Tuesday night against the Westland Warriors at home, and they'll be on the road next Friday night at Greenville to take on the Comets. On the other side of the ledger here tonight, the Mater Dei Knights are 10-12 all on the year. They have lost 3 of 4 as well coming in. Head coach Ron Chaddick is in his 5th season at Mater Dei High School as well. The Knights are coming off a loss at Pinckneyville in the shootout last Saturday to Marion, 47-36 in a game where the Knights led for 24 of the 32 minutes entering that game on Saturday. MD was led in scoring by Lucas Tysing. Blake Gepke, Devin Rensing each had 7 points apiece for the Knights. As I mentioned, MD scoring 54 points per game on the year and giving up 52 points per game on the season. Stat-wise, Tysing 13 points per game as the top scorer, top rebounder as well at 5 rebounds a game. Devin Rensing's over 10 points. Drew Tunyas and Blake Gepke are at 7.5 points apiece entering the game here tonight. Brady Buckman is at 6.5 points per game. Are the top scorers for the Mater Dei Knights entering this game here tonight. This is, by the way, a pink out night here at Fred Rockers Court in support of cancer awareness here tonight. So both teams decked out in pink, both fan bases as well decked out in pink. And we haven't even started the pregame warm-up yet because both cheerleaders are getting together, taking pictures here before the game in the pink out. So the pregame show just going to go on a little bit longer here tonight as we get ready for that battle of breeze between the Knights and the Cougars. We are going to take a break, though, here on the Spectrum Business pregame. We come back, we'll break down a little more of the matchup between the Knights and the Cougars. You're listening to high school boys basketball and the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hillsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy, always fresh, always the best.
You love your home, but over time, you can get a little tired of it. It really doesn't take much, however, to freshen your home's look, especially when you get help from Home Fashions in Carlisle. Update floors with brand names like Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. Home Fashions also offers cabinets, countertops, Hunter Douglas window treatments, furniture, and more. Check out more at homefashions-inc.com, turning your space into elegance and grace. Home Fashions in Carlisle.
Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunya Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunya Service Company in Damiansville today, 248-5130. Working farms are busy all year long, so depend on Jansen Farm Equipment to keep your equipment running strong. With a parts store and service department, Jansen Farm Equipment has a team of professionals that you can count on. Jansen Farm Equipment carries AGCO, New Idea, Gleaner, White, and Massey Ferguson. Jansen Farm Equipment, 18222 State Route 127. Shop online at jansenfarm.com or call 594-2962.
Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports.
It's Max 96.7.
Welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Dairy King locations, Breeze and Trent. Greg Meyer here. Statman is Dylan Meyer here this evening. We got 13 minutes away yet from your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off. Your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups will be coming up as well for this will be the 64th time these two teams have played since they tipped things off in 1970. The Knights and the Cougars here in the Battle of Breeze. Cougars lead the all-time series 33-30. Cougars won both matchups a year ago, once in the NIT, and then obviously their normal regular season date on this Saturday night here in the Saturday prime time here this evening. Take a look, though, at when they've met at Nashville, Central leads that part of the series 8-6. When they've met in the Mater Dei tournament, Mater Dei leads that part of the series 8-5. In the regular season, in the postseason, check that, Mater Dei leads that 9-7. And in the regular season affair where they played a total of 20 times entering this game here tonight, the Cougars lead that part of the series 13-7. So both teams really well balanced here. Both teams had up and down style of seasons. Both teams under 500 for the first time in this matchup when they've met this late in the year for the first time in 20 seasons. So obviously that's going to be one thing that most people are looking for. Still, though, we got a capacity crowd here on hand this evening for this one here in the pink out between the Cougars and the Knights here. Battle of Breeze. Standing room only, I think, might be the issue here tonight as their fans are still filing in, yet we're still about 11 and a half minutes or so away yet from that tip-off here tonight between the Cougars and the Knights. Central 10-11 on the year, 3-4 in the Go-Kid Conference. I mentioned they lost on Tuesday night to the Carlisle Indians in a conference game. Tyler Jost 14 points and Mason Weems had 8 points. Cougars are going to have to find other guys, though, to put the ball in the rim besides Jost. Jost has been looking for a little bit of help. Guys like Simon Thomas, Camden Wimpy really struggled to put the ball in the basket the other night. It was a guy like Weems who didn't start. Now, Jost will not start tonight. He was sick. Jeremy Schubert won't start him, but they will have him in right off the bench right away here tonight. So something to look forward to. And then on the other side of things, when I was down on the floor talking to Ronnie Shattuck, Mater Dei head basketball coach, he only gave me 4 starters. Assistant football coach Nick Holenkamp, who's doing the PA announcing tonight, won't give me the 5th starter because it's a secret. So he won't tell me the 5th starter. So it's going to be a mystery on who that other starter is. And the Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups will be coming up as well. So we only got 4 starters for Mater Dei. So nobody's giving away all the secrets that we got here tonight between these two teams. But there won't be a lot of secrets lost. Both teams got film on each other on the offensive and defensive side. Both teams know that they have points in games where they struggle to score the basketball defensively. They're going to have to dig in on both sides. Central will have to go up against Mater Dei's matchup zone and the Knights are going to have to try to counter against Central's man-to-man defense. But I'll tell you what, the Cougars' defense on Tuesday night was very good. Was it good at some points and then bad at other points as well in the game that I seen on Tuesday night? Defensive rotations have been a little late for the Cougars on that side of the floor, and they struggled to keep Tyler Seaver out of the painted area. So we're going to see how the adjustments will be made. Mater Dei will be playing what is a smaller lineup compared to the Cougars. They will have Kirkenmeyer out there, who's 6'5", but the Mater Dei Knights will be at almost every position just a little smaller than the Cougars will be. So it should be an interesting matchup to see how they guard the 6'9" Jost in that matchup zone. Tyson's going to have to be the guy for Mater Dei. He's going to have to get them going offensively. It's all for both about this game. It's about getting off to a good start, in my opinion, to putting the ball in the basket. Rensing will have to be big for the Knights as well. And it's always in this game. The top two guys are going to do the scoring in this game. But it's really the guy who steps up and gets the third scoring option going for the Cougars. That's Camden Wimpy. For Mater Dei, that's either going to be Gepke or Tunyas, whoever. So it's going to be one of those two. And we've seen when Gepke at the NIT has played well, when he's put the ball in the hole, he has had big nights for Mater Dei as well. So it's going to be kind of an interesting contrast in style. A team that's going to play a zone, a team that's going to play man. We'll see how they attack one another. And both teams I mentioned have scored a lot. Both teams have scored a little in games that they played earlier this year. So it should be an all-in-all good basketball game here this evening between the Cougars and the Knights in the 64th meeting all-time of these two rival basketball and football, and obviously every other sports schools as well. We'll take another break here on the Spectrum Business pregame. We come back, we'll have your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. Your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip will be coming up as well. The Battle of Breeze here. You're listening to it on Max 96.7.
Preferred Flooring and Breeze provides free in-home estimates, design consultation, and competitive pricing for all types of flooring like hardwood, carpet, and laminate. Find quality flooring options for all designs and budgets at Preferred Flooring and Breeze. Stop by the showroom to see for yourself all the options. Just a couple doors down from the Turf on Old Highway 50. Call to set up an appointment at 526-9393 or preferredflooring.com.
Nordyke Funeral Home is thinking about your future and offers secure, pre-planned funeral arrangements, relieving the emotional burden for those you love, allowing you to express your own wishes, and assures peace of mind with financial concerns when your family needs it the most. Nordyke Funeral Home has 5 locations in Albers, Aveston, Breeze, New Baden, and now Carlisle. Visit NordykeFuneralHome.com or call 588-3533. Striving to earn your family's confidence and trust, Nordyke Funeral Home with 5 locations.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Smith, Administrator of Clinton Manor Living Center in New Baden.
And my name is Sarah Gershner, Director of Human Resources.
At Clinton Manor, we provide short and long-term nursing and therapy services in a comfortable, pleasant setting.
We are also committed to adding top talent to our caring and highly skilled nursing team.
For more information about our services or to apply, give us a call at 588-4924 or visit us at ClintonManorLivingCenter.com.
Continuing a fine tradition handed down from Antone Coke in 1877, Antone's Concessions and Catering proudly delivers an experience in food service that's second to none. No matter what the occasion, Antone's Concessions and Catering offers a wide selection of menu items that are guaranteed to please. Call 618-830-1579 to place your order. For more information online, Antone'sConcessionsandCatering.com.
Isaac Auto Body in Carlisle offers quality service for a variety of vehicle-related mishaps. Since 1970, Isaac Auto Body has been there when you need them most. From accident scene recovery to 24/7 towing, give them a call at 594-2435. Isaac Auto Body's skilled collision repair team and auto body painters can make any car look as good as the day it left the dealer's lot. Isaac Auto Body is committed to providing fast, quality service on your vehicle. Find them online at isaacautobody.com.
Seaver Brothers has what you're looking for. Take a spin with Seaver Brothers and drive home in your new or pre-owned Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge truck today. Let Seaver Brothers give you the car buying experience that no other dealership can offer. Seaver Brothers stands behind their products and also has an outstanding service department with qualified technicians to keep your vehicles running strong. Stop by Seaver Brothers, 811 Washington Street in Carlisle, or call 594-2624 for your next Seaver Brothers sales associate.
Get it printed with Print Crazy. Printing everything you could possibly ever need. Print Crazy for brochures, business cards, and flyers to vehicle wraps for cars, trucks, and boats, and more, a lot more. Print Crazy for shirts and apparel, invitations, signs, doors and floors, and more. So much more. See for yourself at printcrazy.com. That's C-R-A-Z-E-E. Printcrazy.com on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. Call 526-9260.
Even the best drivers have an occasional mishap, from fender benders to serious auto accidents. Beacon Insurance and your local agency, Benhoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton, keep you protected with an auto insurance policy that covers a wide range of mishaps. And you'll save money too with multi-car and multi-policy discounts, as well as good student, hybrid auto, and mature driver savings opportunities. Find out more about an affordable auto policy from Beacon Insurance. Call Benhoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton at 526-4888.
Hey, it's Colby at K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle. Check out this great deal on a 2013 GMC Yukon Denali. This SUV is loaded with a sunroof and DVD system. It has an NADA value of $33,500. This week, K&J is offering it for $29,500. Come check it out before it's gone. We are just west of Carlisle on Old Route 50. K&J Chevrolet, your Clinton County Chevrolet and Silverado headquarters.
Is this real? Hey, yo, sir. Do you know what I'm about to pay for gasoline?
With the Fuel Rewards Network program, you won't believe how much less you can pay for your fill-up at participating Shell stations.
Look at that.
Just shop through fuelrewards.com and dine at participating restaurants to earn rewards. Then use your Fuel Rewards Network card at Shell and save. Want to pay less for fuel? Sign up free at fuelrewards.com. Restrictions apply. Limit 20 gallons per purchase per vehicle. For information on rewards expiration and other details, see fuelrewards.com.
Southern Bus and Mobility is your Brawnability dealer in Breeze. Brawnability features the broadest lineup of wheelchair-accessible vehicles with more brands, entry types, features, and price points than any other manufacturer in the industry. See for yourself at Southern Bus and Mobility why a new or certified pre-owned wheelchair-accessible Brawnability vehicle is the only way to go. Call 526-4131 or stop by just east of Breeze on Old Route 50. Companies are hiring again. That's good news. Bad news, you don't have the skills they're looking for. Kaskaskia College can fix that. KC's welding technology program can set you up with the skills industries are looking for. More good news, classes are available at KC's Trenton Center or Crisp Technology Center. Call Sean Morris at 545-3406. The demand is there, the pay is there. Where are you? Kaskaskia College, your future starts here.
It's Max 96.7.
Sorry about that there. They were letting the color guard go off the floor first. We got back just a little soon from commercial. We welcome you back into the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Dairy King locations, Breeze and Trent, Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer on the stats here this evening. We get ready for the Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups here in this game. We'll take a look at both teams here. The Cougars will be the road team on the scoreboard with a record of 10-11, 3-4 in the conference. Cougars lead the all-time series 33-30. We take a look here at the starting lineups in this basketball game. The Cougars will be in their road alternate black uniforms tonight in the road jerseys and the purple lettering and the white trim around the letters and the numbers. The lineup will look like this. They'll go 5'9" senior. Number 13 is Carson Fairman. A 6'2" junior. Number 23 is Camden Wimpy. A 6'4" junior guard. Number 30 is Simon Thomas. A 6'5" senior forward. Number 33 is Mason Weems. And a 6'3" junior forward, number 40, is Max Campbell. Tyler Jost not in the starting lineup tonight. He was sick earlier this week, so Jeremy Schubert holding him out of the starting lineup. And we'll have him in, I'm sure, right after the tip is thrown up here. Your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off that is between these two ball clubs coming up. But as Cougars will be the road team on the scoreboard, it'll be Fairman, Wimpy, Thomas, Weems, Campworth. Cougars will be in their road black uniforms. The alternates with the purple lettering and the white trim. The head coach of the Central Cougars, who's in his 5th year, is Jeremy Schubert. His assistant coaches are Kurt Peters, Donnie Pedersen, and Cody Emming. Cougars 10-11 on the year, 3-4 in the Kokia Conference. They have lost 3 of 5 entering this game here tonight. On the other side of the coin, we only got 4 of the 5 modern-day starters right now. Ron Shattuck not releasing who the 5th starter was going to be when we got here this evening. So we take a look here at the 4 starters for modern day. We'll find out the 5th one whenever they roll them out here tonight in about 3.5 minutes or so. It's going to be 6'1" senior guard goal for sure. Number 4, Devin Rensing. A 6'3" senior guard. Number 12, Lucas Tysing. A 6'5" senior center. Number 30 is Jason Kirkenmeyer. A 6'2" senior forward. Number 32 is Blake Gepke. And those are the 4 of the 5 modern-day starters tonight. The Knights are 10-12 on the year. They have lost 3 of 4 entering this contest here tonight. Head coach Ron Shattuck is in his 5th year as the modern-day head basketball coach. The assistant coaches for Coach Shattuck are Matt Becker, Terry Killen, Travis Gepke, Adam Eder, and Mr. Gary Pullman. Those are your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. Rensing, Tyson, Kirkenmeyer, Gepke, 4 of the 5 for modern day. Because we don't know who the 5th one is. Fairman, Wimpy, Thomas, Weems, Campworth for the Cougars. Central 10-11, modern day 10-12. Both these teams playing in this game tonight for the first time under 500 in over 20 years. And as I mentioned, the Cougars lead the all-time series that dated back since 1970. 33-30. Both teams trying to knock their way up a little bit before postseason play starts in just a little over a couple of weeks. Both these teams fighting for position on where they could be ranked when it comes to playoff seedings in their subsectional. But we take a look, in this game between these 2 ball clubs. This is very well possible. Could be a regional quarterfinal game, depending on if they go to the same regional. There's a good chance that might be the case. We'll see, though. It's going to be a long way to go yet before both these 2 teams get to postseason plays. Modern Day's next game will be Friday against North Tech, and they'll be at Centralia on Saturday. Cougars' next couple of games, Tuesday night, they'll be at home against Westcliff before going on the road on Friday against the Greenville Comets. So those are the next couple of games for these 2 ball clubs. We'll take one more break here on the Spectrum Business pregame. When we come back, we're going to have your Hometown Proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off. You're listening to high school boys basketball in the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
When you put money in our bank, you started a chain reaction. We made an auto loan. A local car dealer sold a car. A car salesman got a commission. His wife bought groceries. The checker at the supermarket got a paycheck. You made that happen. Thanks. The First National Bank in Carlisle. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at 1nbcarlisle.com.
Reekman Brothers Farm Equipment has locations in Oakville, Centralia, and Breeze. Reekman Brothers sells the finest John Deere tractors, plus lawn and garden equipment and accessories. Reekman Brothers has been a part of the farming industry for over 83 years. Call Reekman Brothers for farm machinery and farmland auction services. 243-6186. Reekman Brothers, your John Deere dealer.
We're moments away from your hometown proud Carlisle IGA tip-off. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 is brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya's Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, the Emeen Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, Silver Spoon Catering, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, BeckerJewelers.com.
The Dairy King broadcast booth. Both teams are filling out their lineups here. Just in Central Lady cheerleading squad doing their cheer. And we'll have Modern Day starters coming out next. Modern Day, we figured out who their 5th starter is. They just brought him up this week. There happened to be a hurdle rumor earlier today from a few people that I talked to saying that there was a chance that this young man might start. He will make his first career start tonight. 6'4" freshman guard, number 50 is Mitchell Hockey. That'll be the 5th starter for Mater Dei. So it'll be Devin Rensing, Lucas Dicing, Jason Kirkenmeyer, Blake Gepke, and Mitchell Hockey are the 5 for Mater Dei. Carson Fairman, Camden Wimpy, Simon Thomas, Mason Weems, Max Campworth for the Cougars. Central won the JV game 66-56. Our officials for this game here tonight are Greg Faulkner, Mike Brasher, Bill Woods, all the 3 guys in charge of this rivalry game here tonight. 10-11 Central, 10-12 Mater Dei. And we are just moments away from your hometown proud Carlisle IJ opening tip-off here tonight. Hockey makes the start for Mater Dei here tonight, the freshman. And he got a well applaud here from the student section. This place is about to be rocking here tonight in just a little bit as both teams going over their final instructions. Cougars in their road alternate black uniforms with the purple Cougars logo with the white numbers. They got the white trim around the Cougars logo and the purple trim around the white numbers. Mater Dei in their traditional home whites with the light blue lettering and the dark blue trim around the letters and the numbers tonight. So move away from us here in the Dairy King broadcast booth. The Cougars will come towards us for one half of play, and we are just moments away from your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off. It's Tyson and Weems in the night on the emblem, and we have the Battle of Breeze coming up. Here we go. The ball is about to be thrown in the air. Your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off taken by Mason Weems and the Cougars. It's Simon Thomas across the timeline. MD in that traditional matchup zone, and it's guarded by Thomas, guarded by Blake Gepke. Off the ball screen comes Thomas, a right elbow, 2 to start, and he makes a right elbow jumper, and it's 2-0 Cougars early stages of the opening period of play. Bringing it back across the timeline is Tyson with the basketball for the Knights of Mater Dei. He's got number 12 on the jersey against a now 2-3 zone. The Cougars fall in hockey. Tyson right wing for Devin Rensing. Tyson at the point. Middle of the floor for Kirkenmeyer. He backs his way down, spinning in the lane. Shot forced up, no good. Hockey flies in high for the rebound, but he lost his footing underneath, and he traveled. And a turnover, and quickly off the Cougar bench, here comes Tyler Jost for Mason Weems, a 6'9" senior center, number 55, not making the start this evening. Missed practice for sickness earlier this week. He's out there now, though, and the Cougars on a 2-0 lead. First quarter action brought to you by 10-Pin Antique Mall. Fairman handoff left wing for Simon Thomas. They go right wing off a flare screen for Wimpy. 3 is good. 5-0 Central on your Honest Water scoreboard, and Tyson back the other way for the Mater Dei Knights. On the offensive end, that's the freshman Hockey with a touch between the circles. Now left side of the floor. Rensing skip right wing. Tyson to the baseline for Kirkenmeyer. Back open to right wing for Tyson. Drives down the lane. Stutter steps. Shot up off the window. No good. Rebound. Ends up in the hands of Jost. He pushes into the front court. Goes nice behind the back with a dribble. Goes right to the 10. Shot up off the glass. No good. And a reach-in foul on Hockey, and Jost taking it the length of the floor with a nice behind the back move. And we got a foul on Hockey. His first team foul on the Knights of the opening half of play. And it's 5-0 with 6:45 to go, opening frame of the basketball game. And Jost at the line. First 2 on the way for the 6'9" center is up and through the net for Jost. Jost back at the foul line here. 6-0 Cougars on your Honest Water scoreboard. Second one on the way. Good as well. 7-0 Cougars after a pair of Jost free throws. And now it's Hockey against 2-2-1 pressure. His pass intended to Tyson, turned it over. Thomas with a steal. But the pass was deflected away by Wimpy. Cougars still retaining possession. Thomas at the point, guarded by Gepke. 7-0 on the Honest Water scoreboard. Left wing is Wimpy. Ball screen comes on the left wing. Trying to turn the corner. Hits Simon Thomas right wing. That was a tough shot there, and the 3 didn't go, and Hockey clears the glass for the Knights. He goes into the front court off the high ball screen. Hockey stops at the right elbow. Leaves it for Kirkenmeyer at the foul line. Left wing Tyson. Tyson 6:05 to go here in the first quarter. It's 7-0. Central leading Mater Dei. That's Kirkenmeyer. Nice bounce pass inside to Gepke. He's got good post position. Jump hook in. The lane is in for 2 by Blake Gepke. Mater Dei's third leading scorer gets the first points on the board for MD. It's 7-2 with 5:50 to go in the opening period. Right wing is Simon Thomas, the junior. Throws it out top for Jost. Now he dribbles one time and picks it up, and now hands it off to the point guard, Fairman, and now they'll reset the offense with 5:40 to go, 7-2. Fairman, right wing, Thomas. Thomas surveys the defense, now goes for Wimpy, top of the key with it. Now back for Campworth on the right wing. He surveys inside, Now Jost with the catch. He's going to try a right point three, and that one has got some nylon on it, and good for three, and he makes a little gesture to the bench, and it's 10-2. Mater Dei, or 10-2 Central as Gepke gets it across the timeline. Gepke at the point. Surveys right wing for Tysing. Now Tysing dribbles to the point. Picks up his dribble, goes left wing. That's Renzing with a touch-in, and back on to Tysing at the point, guarded by Carson Fairman. Out near the Mater Dei Knight emblem at half court. 5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. It's 10-2. Tyson refusing a double screen. Runner up off the glass. No good there, and the rebound cleared down by Jost. Fairman's pushing into the front court to the left wing, going right to the cup. Scoop shot up, no good, and the rebound cleared down by Gepke. Gepke pushing the other way from Mater Dei. Hits Renzing. Puppies organized. Corner three on the way. No good there. Rebound. Gepke. Then had it knocked out of his hands. And a bunch of scrum now. 3 bodies on the floor. Last touchdown by Wimpy as Fairman got his hand in on the rebounding action of Gepke. It'll be a Mater Dei throw-in on the far side in front of the Central student section for the freshman hockey. 10-2. Central leads with 4:35 to go in the first. Renzing, Gepke for Tysing. Left side of the floor for Kirkenmeyer on the left wing. Now Hockey. Back to the right wing for Devin Renzing. Now hits Hockey. He gets open. The freshman tries a three. He knocks down a three. For Mitchell Hockey, the freshman steps up and knocks it down. Off a nice flare screen there, and he got those puppies organized, and he knocked it down. Now it is Carson Fairman into the front court, right wing Simon Thomas, 10-5, 4:09 to go first quarter. Thomas Fairman lobs to the elbow for Jost. He's working against Kirkenmeyer. Double team comes. He throws it back out for Thomas. Now Campworth, right wing for Camden Wimpy. Now Campworth. Dribbles over, and we got a foul on the hooking on Kirkenmeyer. His first foul. That's going to be the second teamer on the Knights, and they're trying to clean up that post action. There, and both guys hooking it up inside. So it'll be a baseline throw-in for the 5'9" senior point guard Fairman. And now they have Tyler Jost, who always seems to have an issue keeping that jersey tucked in. He gets it tucked in, and now we are ready for play. Fairman a look. Left wing for Wimpy. Inside, Jost on the left block with a tough catch. Spinning inside. Had it knocked out of his hands and stolen away by Gepke. Gepke walks it into the front court. 10-5 Central on your Honest Water scoreboard. Drew Tunyas gets ready to check in for Mater Dei. Tysing off the ball screen. Turns the corner hard to the hole. Had it blocked off the glass by Jost. And he comes up with a loose ball, and they run now the other way. That's Fairman. Front court, Thomas on the right wing. Lob into Campworth on the right block. Shot up off the glass is good for two. And a hoop in the harm for Campworth, and he'll go to the foul line. And a couple of the officials having a discussion with a couple of the Mater Dei guys. Gepke wasn't happy about the call, and the foul there charged to Mitchell Hockey, his second. 13 foul on the Knights. 12-5 Cougars on your Honest Water scoreboard. 3:27 to go in the first quarter. Campworth at the line for the +3. Free throw on the way is good. Make it 13-5 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Central leading early against the Mater Dei Knights. Tunyas into the front court. Skips to the corner. Renzing's got a three dialed up and in. Renzing with a three. And it's 13-8. Mater Dei cutting a little closer. Fairman right wing for Simon Thomas. Now Fairman breaks the pressure. Now moves it over to Thomas on the right wing on the blow-by. Now Thomas out to the point, guarded tightly by Gepke. He loses him there. Splits and kicks corner. Jost is open. Three on the way. And he rattles in another three. And it's now 16-8. Cougars on the Jost three. Tunyas working against Fairman. Throws it for Kirkenmeyer. Swings it into the right corner. Renzing's got another three down. That one a little long, though, that time. The rebound deflected around. Campworth takes it. And Fairman going into the front court. Initiates contact. Shot up off the glass. Is good for two. And we have a timeout taken on the floor with 2:35 to go in the opening quarter of play. It's Central 18, Mater Dei 8. Listen to the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
Reverman Chiropractic in Breeze would like to say thank you to our patients, staff, and local healthcare professionals for their continued support and cooperation as we celebrate 10 years in business. At Reverman Chiropractic, our focus is to work with you, the patient, and your other healthcare providers to deliver the best and most effective care possible. Please take advantage of our evening and weekend hours and call 526-4700 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Craig Reverman or Dr. Travis Isaac.
Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer on the stats. Battle of Breeze here tonight. Central leading on your Honest Water scoreboard with 2:35 to go in the opening quarter, 18-8. Gepke for Tunyas. They get it across. Mitchell Hockey, the freshman, made the start. He's got a couple of fouls. He does have a three-pointer, but he's on the bench right now with a couple of personals. Tunyas will direct traffic at the point. Central in a 2-3 zone. They go left corner for Tyson. Inside, Kirkenmeyer. Nice shot off the window by Kirkenmeyer over the long arms of Jost. A nice move in there for Kirkenmeyer. His first field goal, and it's 18-10, 2:05 to go first. Period of play here. Simon Thomas inside pass. Was a tough catch by Campworth. Now a couple of guys hit the floor. Ball knocked around and ends up in the hands of Tunyas. Central turns it over for the second time. Tunyas into the front court. It's Gepke. Gepke stutters and goes. Spinning in the lane. Shot high up. No good, but a holding foul. Now they're going to call it travel. Campworth had a hold of the uniform. I thought that's what they were going to call it. Said they call it travel. Now we got a couple of officials getting together here to discuss it. They call a traveling violation on Gepke. They turn it over to us Mater Dei for the third time on this game. And now Fairman will bring it into the front court. 1:45 to go. First period of play. 18-10 Central on your honest water scoreboard. Fairman bouncing left side of the floor for Simon Thomas. Refuses the ball screen. Jump stop. Shot up off the glass. No good there. Gepke rebounding. Two arms around that basketball, and he holds on tightly and hands it off for Tyson. Front court bouncing into the corner for Kirkenmeyer. Gepke. For Tunyas at the point, guarded by Fairman in a man-to-man defense. Now Tunyas trying to get some space on the discard. It's Renzing. Gepke cutting down the lane. Shot up off the glass. No good. Then Joseph's undercut on the far end by Kirkenmeyer in the rebounding action. And now Kirkenmeyer's got two fouls. And that is going to be the fourth-teamer on the Knights in the opening quarter and opening half of play. And he will have to sit Hockey and him each now with 2 fouls apiece. Caden Schuchman checks in for the Mater Dei Knights. He wears number 20, a 6'1" junior. So now Mater Dei even smaller on the floor as Fairman brings it across the timeline. 1:10 to go, opening period. And it's 18-10. Fairman against Tunyas on a good pressure defense. To the right wing is Carson Fairman. In the front court, Fairman looking. Thomas right corner, lob into Campworth, nowhere near him. And he turned it over, and then a foul on Campworth. And a first foul on Max Campworth, and the first team foul on the Cougars of the opening half of play. And it's 14 fouls to 1. And it's 18-10, 57.5 ticks to go in the first quarter. And it's Mason Weems back on, made the spot start for Tyler Jost. Tunyas, possession arrow in favor of Mater Dei. So if they want to bring it down for the final possession of the quarter, they can. They will get the ball to begin the second quarter, pinning a tie-up, and a foul on Carson Fairman on the hand check. And really what Carson did, he's got that arm leaning on Drew Tunyas, and they can't do it. Trying to clean that play up here at the high school and the college level. Freedom of movement. First foul on Fairman, second teamer on the Cougars of the opening half of play. And Gepke walks it across the timeline. He's guarded by Tyler Josie. Hands off for Tunyas. Now they move it around on the dribble weave, left side of the floor. Renzing trying to spin against Whippy. High shot in for two. Nice touch by Renzing, and he gets it to go. A little spinner-rama inside. And now with 25 seconds to go, Fairman will walk it up. 18-12. Central leads on the Honest Water scoreboard. Carson Fairman into the front court. Double team comes from Tyson. Right wing for Simon Thomas. Now Joseph 15 seconds. Now Fairman with 13. Fairman will get instructions from Jeremy Schubert. Get the Puppies organized offensively. Thomas on the handoff and a ball screen. A foul line, 2 on the way. That one rimmed out. No good. Rebound in the hands of Gepke with 2 seconds. Throws it ahead for Schuchman with 1, and the horn expires. And your score on your Honest Water scoreboard after 1 quarter is Central 18, Mater Dei 12. You're listening to the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
If you have joint or muscle pain, there is a solution. Let Dr. Schatz and the team of doctors at MedPlus alleviate your pain with safe, effective treatments. Their staff consists of a multi-specialty group of physicians, all working together to help you achieve lasting relief. Find out how natural medicines like Seraphin and Halogen make pain go away and keep it away. That's MedPlus in Carlisle's Northtown Plaza. Call today for a free consultation. 594-3671.
Good times are waiting at Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery, just north of Carlisle on Route 127. There's no better place to see live music than the Brett's Outdoor Stage, hosting bands every weekend. The kitchen at Brett's opens at 3 on Monday and Tuesday. They open for lunch at 11 Wednesday through Friday, and they have breakfast Saturday and Sunday starting at 8, with dinner available daily. Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery is a great spot for a meeting, a party, a get-together, or just to grab a bite to eat. Call 594-8830 or go to wildlifelodgeandwinery.com.
Max 96.7.
Welcome you back to Fred Rocker's Court in the Battle of Breeze here in the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer with you. It's Tyson, Gepke, Schuckman, Tunyas, and Rensing to begin the second quarter for Monterey. Tyson's got it right wing. Inside pass, Gepke on the right block. Backs his way down against Weems. His shot was partially blocked. Gepke gets his own shot back. Another try, no good off the glass, and Jost clears the rebound. Jost, Thomas, Wimpy, Weems, and Fairman. Jost in the front court, shows and goes on the baseline. He's cut off there, splitting inside to Weems. His right-handed layup attempt, no good, and he's in there rebounding it with Gepke and a foul on Mason Weems. That's going to be his first, the third team foul on the Cougars of the opening half of play. 18-12 is your score on your Honest Water scoreboard as Max Campworth comes in to get Mason Weems. 7:34 to go. Second quarter of play brought to you by Becker Jewelers. Ron Shattuck has now lost his jacket. And it'll be Drew Tunyas bringing it into the front court for the Monterey Knights. Tunyas now against Carson Fairman. Had it knocked out of bounds and stays on the far side with Monterey. Sideline throw in for Lucas Tysing, up and coming. It's been a while since I've had to do a basketball game standing up. Student section below is kind of cutting off some of my viewpoints. So standing up here doing this one, Tunyas in the bird's nest at Monterey High School. Tunyas now with it. Here comes a couple of high ball screens for Tunyas. He stops and then surveys and then goes it. And he hands it off right wing for Schuckman. Now it's Gepke, top of the key. Left side of the floor, Lucas Tysing. Into the corner, Rensing. Rensing off a ball screen, driving to the cup. Reverse layup try on the shield, no good, and Jost clears the glass. Trying to shield his body away from Jost, the shot blocker, and just left it off the rim. Into the front court is Carson Fairman. That is Simon Thomas on the right wing. Thomas surveying the defense inside, 18-12, so no one scored here in the second period of play. That's Fairman left wing now with the basketball for the Cougars. Campworth, Fairman in the left corner. Back to Campworth on the left point. Now they move it to the point for Simon Thomas. Right side of the floor for Wimpy. Jost on the fall away. We got a whistle on a foul on the push by Schuckman on the entry fee. 15th foul on the Knights of the opening half. And that one's on Schuckman, his first foul. And at the 15-teamer, baseline throw in for Carson Fairman. Now actually Jost is going to throw it in. Jost lobbing Simon Thomas, right corner. Up to the right wing now, Wimpy, top of the key, right wing for Thomas. Lob pass inside, and Jost have good post position. Tyson steals it away. Tyson going right to the cup. High arcing shot off the glass was no good, but he was fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Tyson will. That's Tyson 0 for 3 from the field to begin the play. And 6:21 to go here in the first half. He'll have his opportunity at the foul line. And foul on Max Campworth, his second. Mason Weems going to get ready to check back in. First free throw for Tysing on the way is good. Monterey's got a pair of guys in foul trouble. Hockey, the freshman, with 2. Kirkenmeyer, the center for the senior center, also has 2. Both those guys on the bench for Monterey with 6:21 to go here in the first half of play. Tysing made the first free throw, then missed the second as Jost clears the rebound. 18-13, 6:15 to go here in the first half. Carson Fairman brings it across the timeline. Monterey now in that more traditional look of a 2-3 zone now, this time instead of the matchup. That's Fairman. Left side of the floor, Wimpy. Now Fairman at the point. Wimpy left wing. Underneath, that's Mason Weems. Spinning on the baseline. So then tried to hit a cutting Simon Thomas and then threw it into the backcourt. And the Cougars turn it over for the 5th time here this evening. And both teams in the opening half scored some or in the opening quarter scored some points. In the second quarter, not so much. It has been a sluggish start to the second period of play. Number 11 on for the Cougars for the first time. That is 5'11" sophomore Jackson Haig. He wears number 11. Tunyas brings it across the floor for Monterey, across the timeline, that is. And he goes right side of the floor for Gepke into the corner for Tysing. That is Caden Schuckman with a ball fake. Now Tysing hands off at the point. Tysing dribbles over and hands off Rensing on the left side on the dribble weave. Now Tunyas with a touch. On the right side, he stops at the left elbow. He's cut off there. Rensing on the right wing. Now trying to drive it against Wimpy. Now they hit Tysing, left side of the floor. 5:28 to go in the first half, 18-13. On your Honest Water scoreboard, Central leads. Inside pass to Gepke, a little too out of his reach from Tunyas. And Monterey gives it up for the 4th time. And the first quarter was played well, and the second quarter, to describe it, has been a little chaotic at some time. Thomas will bring it across for Jackson Haig at the point. Right wing, Thomas, now Haig. Looking over the defense, lobbing it at the foul line for Tyler Jost. Jost now for Simon Thomas at the point. Now Simon will dribble over to the right wing. Here comes a high ball screen. Thomas will use the ball screen and then go over to Mason Weems at the point. Left side of the floor, Camden Wimpy. He refused the ball screen, goes right to the cup, shot up off the glass, no good. And a foul on Mater Dei. We checked that one here. One's on 10, Drew Tunyas. That's his first foul, 6-teamer on the night. And at the line is Wimpy. First free throw attempts for Wimpy of the evening at the line. And the first one rattled out, no good. On for the Cougars, number 50, that's 6'2 sophomore Braden Thomas for Mason Weems. And on for Mater Dei for the first time, number 40, a 6'7 senior center is Cole Hockey. Back at the line is Wimpy. On the way for the free throw is good. It's 19-13. Central on your honest water scoreboard. Tunyas against Jackson Haig. He brings it across, and on the discard, he moves it to Tysing. Now back for Tunyas at the point, and they'll set things up for the offense. Here comes a high ball screen from Hockey on the right wing. That's Cole Hockey, that is. Now they move it for Tunyas. He bounces pass inside right block. Hockey makes his move against Jost, using his body to shade him off. Shot was no good, but a good look for Hockey, and the rebound cleared down by Jost. Now Wimpy will push it or walk it up in the front court. Now they move it over to Haig, and Central gets it across. 4:20 to go first half. Haig right wing for Simon Thomas. High ball screen comes from Braden Thomas. Now it's Tyler Jost. He's got a three dialed up and in for Tyler Jost. And it's 22-13, and Jost has got his third three of the evening. It's a 9-point difference, and reach-in foul on Wimpy. They're trying to hit Tysing in the middle of the pressure, and that's a 15 foul on the Cougars, and that's going to be Wimpy's first foul as well. Tysing will trigger a sideline throw in to Tunyas in front of the Mater Dei bench. Tunyas will bring it across the night emblem at center court. 4 minutes to go in the first half. 22-13. Central leading Honest Water scoreboard. Gepke moves it to Tysing, left point, right side of the floor. Renzing into the right corner for Tunyas. Now Renzing skipping to the left wing for Tysing. Now Renzing for Tunyas' right wing. Tunyas hits Gepke at the right elbow. Nice bounce pass inside. Hockey goes up. Shot attempt there. No good. Gets another chance. And missed another easy one. The rebound cleared in by Joseph and pushed in the front court for Jackson Haig. But he's got a 1-on-3, and he'll back it back out. For Wimpy now, left side of the floor. Wimpy against Renzing, trying to turn the corner. Had it deflected, stolen away by Gepke. Gepke going to go against the shot blocker. Jost, right-handed layup is in off the window for two for Blake Gepke. And it's 22-15 with 3:15 to go here in the first half. Haig will bring it across against Tunyas. Mater Dei picking up at half court. Tough catch by Thomas. A reach in on Tysing. And that's now the 17th foul on Mater Dei and the first foul on Tysing. So Simon Thomas will go to the free throw line. And he has not attempted a free throw this evening. And we got a whistle and a timeout taken on the floor by Jeremy Schubert with 3:05 to go in the first half. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard is Central 22, Mater Dei 15. Listening to the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
Which hospital continues to rank among the best in patient satisfaction, care, and safety? We don't want to brag, so check it out for yourself. Compare the scores of HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze. And while you're online, visit our website at stjoebreeze.com to stay up on all the screenings and events we offer to benefit our community. Or like us on Facebook. Working to continue our legacy of caring, we are HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze.
You've got Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast with Greg Meyer here. Dylan Meyer on the stats tonight. 3:05 to go here in the first half. 22-15 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Central leading the Mater Dei Knights Battle of Breeze here for the 64th time in school history here tonight between these two ball clubs. Thomas at the line after a couple of fouls by Tysing. Tyler Jost, 9 points. He's got 8 rebounds on his way to a double-double. And now we have a discussion with the official and Tyler Jost. Now we're ready for Thomas to shoot the one and bonus. The front end of the 1-and-1 on the way for Simon is good, and it's 23-15 Central leading the Mater Dei Knights here in the Battle of Breeze at Fred Rockers Court. A good capacity crowd on hand this evening. Second Thomas free throw is good as well. 24-15. Central's had the lead since the tip, and the largest lead has been 10. They got a 9-point lead right now, 24-15. Brady Buckman, number 22, in for Mater Dei as well during that stop. He wears number 22. He is a 6'2" junior. Tunyas at the point with 2:50 to play in the first half of the Spectrum Business halftime coming up. Stats analysis for you in this one. Renzing, Tunyas, left side of the floor, dribbling it, driving it inside. Nice stop and go. Shot up off the glass, no good. And Wimpy went for the shot block and swung through and got Tunyas on the head. Defensive rotation, again, just a little late by Wimpy, and he picks up his second 16 foul on the Knights, or on the Cougars, checked out of the opening half of play, and Tunyas at the line here. Drew has not attempted a free throw yet this evening as well. First one on the way is down for Mr. Tunyas. 24-16, 2:38 to go here in the first half, and Jackson Haig on for Wimpy as he's got a couple of fouls. Hockey has not seen any action. The freshman has got 2 fouls. He has a 3-pointer. Kirkenmeyer also has 2 fouls. So Monterey battling foul issues as well. Second free throw on the way for Tunyas was no good. Jost with his 9th rebound. Carson Fairman into the front court, 24-16 Central on your honest water score. 2:25 to go in the first half. Thomas, right wing, hits Braden Thomas. Lob inside, tough catch by Jost and a hold on Tysing. And that's going to be Tysing's second foul as well on the entry fee. And Jost will go to the foul line for a chance to get into double figures in points. Actually, he already has 11. And Blake Gepke on for Tysing, who's got 2 fouls. Monterey's got 18 fouls. The Central 6 here in the opening half. 24-16 is your score on your honest water scoreboard. Jost at the foul line. First one on the front end of the 1-and-1. He missed it, and the rebound cleared down by Blake Gepke, who also has got a nice set of rebounding numbers. He's got 6 in the first half. Cole Hockey with good post position inside off the glass is good for 2, and he got fouled by, I believe, Braden Thomas. Actually, they call it on Jackson Haig for reaching in. His first 17 foul. Hockey at the line for the convert the +3 opportunity. Or the +1 opportunity on top of that, the old-fashioned 3. Hockey, first one, or the free throw on the way. Big hop off the rim, no good. Jost got a double-double here in the first half. 11 points, 10 rebounds after that rebound. 2:08 to go in the first half with 24-18 lead. Central on top of Monterey in the Battle of Breeze. That's Carson Fairman at the point. Dribbles over to the left wing on the discard. Now Thomas for Braden Thomas. Now right wing for Jackson Haig. Now Braden Thomas, left elbow catch for Jost against Gepke. Now Jost skips right side of the floor for Simon Thomas. 1:45 to go here in the first half. Jost facing up at the point. Thomas on the elbow. Hands off for Braden Thomas on the baseline. His shot attempt no good, and Thomas Braden, that is, will go to the foul line here in the 9th teamer on Monterey, the opening half. Foul charge of 40, Cole Hockey, his first. 9th teamer on the Knights. Free throw here for Braden Thomas on the way. Too strong that time for the sophomore. Southpaw. 24-18. Central leading Monterey honest water scoreboard here with 1:35 to go here in the first half. Second Thomas free throw is good. 25-18. Tunyas picks up his dribble, moves it into the front court for Renzing, but he stepped on the sideline. And Monterey now with their 5th turnover of the basketball game. 25-18, 1:30 to go here in the first half. Carson Fairman into the front court. Almost had it ripped away. Now he picks up his dribble. He still needs help. He hands it off for Simon Thomas. Thomas, lob, left block, or left elbow for Jost, who now pulls it out to the left wing. Now Thomas on the left baseline, skipping. Right corner, Haig's got a 3 dialed up. And he's got a little nylon in there as well as he knocks down a 3, and it's 28-18. Central matching their largest lead of the game. Gepke into the front court. Blake Gepke. Tunyas off a couple of screens. Back for Gepke for Buckman on the right wing. And he can dial it in from 3 as well. Cole Hockey on the block. His shot was blocked out of the air by Jost, but Hockey has given Monterey really good minutes here in this first half because of the foul trouble of Mitchell Hockey and Jason Kirkenmeyer. And Hockey's got a couple of points, but he's been active inside on the glass as well. Jost has got his first foul on the 8th teamer on the Cougars. Cole Hockey to the line for 2 free throws. First one on the way for the 6'7" center is good. 1 out of 2 at the line here, and he'll get one more chance. 28-19, 52 seconds to go in the first half. The second Cole Hockey free throws. He takes a couple of power dribbles at the foul line on the way is good as well. Booked at 28-20. 50 seconds to go in the first half. Pending a tie-up, Central will get the ball to begin the second half action via the possession arrow. Thomas has got it. Braden Thomas, that is, for Central, out near the timeline, and Ron Shag's just going to allow him to play for the last one here. As he told Cole Hockey, don't go out beyond the three-point arc. Now Braden Thomas will direct traffic. With 25 seconds left to go here in half number one of the Battle of Breeze here to complete off rivalry week this week here tonight. Carson Fairman with 13 seconds at the point. Now 12, now 11. Dribbling to the right side of the floor with 9, now 8, now 7. And off Thomas with 6. Skips back left wing for Fairman. He tries a 3. That one no good. Rebound down to Tunyas. And three-quarter court shots going to be left a little short. And your score on your Honest Water scoreboard here at the half is Central 28, Mater Dei 20 on the Honest Water scoreboard here at the break. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have first half stats for you in this one. You're listening to the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
When's the last time you had your eyes checked? Schedule an eye exam today at Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center. I'm Dr. Claire Thorpe-Klinsky, and if it's been more than a year, you might need a new prescription. If you use a computer regularly or are suffering from allergies, those both can be causes of eye strain or fatigue. Schedule a complete eye health exam today to find out if your eyes are healthy. We may be able to detect glaucoma and other eye diseases early. At Breeze Family Vision and Lebanon Optometric Center, we examine more than just your vision.
Want easy online banking and bill paying with an ATM and debit card that allows you to set personal spending limits? Then Tempo Bank's the place for you. Tempo Bank makes it easy for today's consumers to spend more time with your families and less time balancing your accounts and paying bills. Tempo Bank has 2 locations to better serve you. Call 526-7256 in Breeze or 224-9228 in Trenton. They'll be glad to help you. Tempo Bank is your answer to easy, hassle-free banking.
At Country Financial, we're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. We're a part of your community and help support the programs that make our neighborhoods thrive. We take the time to get to know our customers. We know that every situation is unique, and our goal is to understand yours so we can help you be confident about your financial security and your future. Come see me, Teresa Richards, or Keith Wilkin on Main Street in Breeze.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with the Klosterman Agency handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies can earn you discounts and actually help you get ahead. Call or email me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, and get to a better state with State Farm.
Get unhungry for only $5 at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's. Dig into the $5 All-Star Meal with 4 different meals to choose from, like the Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger and Spicy Chicken Sandwich, with natural cut fries, a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie, and a 20-ounce drink. Pick a $5 All-Star Meal today from your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's, plus the entire Red Burrito menu. Get unhungry at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's. Continuing a fine tradition handed down from Antone Coke in 1877, Antone's Concessions and Catering proudly delivers an experience in food service that's second to none. No matter what the occasion, Antone's Concessions and Catering offers a wide selection of menu items that are guaranteed to please. Call 618-830-1579 to place your order. For more information online, Antone'sConcessionsandCatering.com.
This is Max 96.7.
Welcome you into the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Battle of Breeze, Mater Dei Catholic High School is where we are. Fred Rockers Court. We are at the half here in this one. Central 28, Mater Dei 20 at the break on your Honest Water scoreboard. Central led 18-12 after one period of play and outscored the Knights 10-8 in that second period to get us here to 28-20 at the break. Take a look at the first half stats here in this one. Mater Dei, 5 of 16 from two-point field goal range is good for 31%. They are 2 of 5 from 3 for 40%. 7 of 21 overall from the field for 33%. 4 of 7 at the foul line for 57%. 10 rebounds, 5 turnovers for the Mater Dei Knights here tonight. Through one half. Central on the other side of the coin, 3 of 7 from two-point field goal range over 43%. 5 of 7 from behind the arc for 71%. 8 of 14 overall from the field are the Cougars for 57%. 7 of 10 at the foul line for 70%. 11 rebounds and 6 turnovers for the Cougars through 1 half of play so far. Take a look here. And the box score breakdown-wise here in this one through 1 half. Mater Dei led in scoring by Devin Renzing. Renzing is 2 out of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the arc for his 5 points. 4 points apiece for Cole Hockey and Blake Gepke. Gepke team high for Mater Dei rebounding. He has 6 rebounds at the half as well. Gepke starts putting a biscuit in the basket and gets a few more rebounds. He'll be on his way to a double-double as well tonight. He's been very active on both ends of the floor for Mater Dei. Mitchell Hockey's got 3 points. He made the start tonight, the freshman, 6'4". He's wearing number 50. He's got a couple of personals, though, but he has hit his only shot attempt. He's got a 3-pointer in there. And 2 points for Jason Kirkemeyer. Also had 2 fouls for Mater Dei. And Lucas Tysing has the Mater Dei's top scorer. He's got 1 point. He had 2 fouls as well. Lucas is 0 for 3 from the field, 1 for 2 at the foul line for his 1 point. Drew Tunyas has got 1 point as well for Mater Dei to round out the scoring in the first half for MD. On the other side of the coin, Tyler Jost has got 11 points to lead the way. He did not start. He missed practice this week. He was sick, so Jeremy Schubert decided not to start him, but he was in quickly right after the tip-off of this game here tonight. Jost, 3 of 3 from the field. All 3 of his field goals are from behind the three-point arc. He's 2 of 3 at the foul line for his 11 points. He has 10 rebounds at the break, so a double-double early slotted for Tyler Jost here through 1 half of play. Camden Wimpy, Simon Thomas each have had 4 points apiece. Max Campworth, Jackson Haig each have 3 points apiece. 2 points for Carson Fairman, 1 point for Braden Thomas here at the break in this one. So it was 18-12 Central after 1 quarter, 28-20 is where we are here at the end of 1 half of play. Don't forget you can join Rip Nottmeyer every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday for Talking Sports. Rip will open up the show with scores and stuff, and we'll recap action from games from around the area. That's Talking Sports every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday with Rip Nottmeyer right here on Max. Don't forget you can listen to all our broadcasts right here and everywhere at WCXO967.com. You can click on Live Sports. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel for notifications when we're on the air with all of our sports broadcasts here as the Mater Dei Drumline entertaining us here at the halftime break. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard is Central 28, Mater Dei 20. You're listening to the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
With Valentine's Day coming up, maybe you're planning to pop the question. With that in mind, I want you to know why so many engagements begin with a diamond from Becker Jewelers. Hi, this is A.G. Becker, and I believe it is because we make sure that each of our engagement rings is a perfect match for the man that gives it to the woman who will wear it forever. Sounds simple, but it takes a lot of experience and knowledge to get it right. At Becker's, we begin with 69 years of experience. And because we own our store, our overhead is lower than those big mall stores. We are able to offer a better ring, a bigger diamond for less. That takes care of the man who gives the ring. For her, there is no substitute for selection, and nobody, I mean nobody, has a bigger selection of rings, more than 600 in stock. That's backed by an equally impressive selection of diamonds in every shape and size. Becker's knowledge and experience will help you make sure that the ring you choose is perfect for both you and her. It's why so many engagements begin with a diamond from Becker Jewelers.
This broadcast is a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports is brought to you by the Benhoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. WCXO Sports since 1999. The sports voice of the Carlisle Indians, the Central Cougars, the Mater Dei Knights, the Westland Warriors, and now the Christ Our Rock Silver Stallions.
Max 96.7.
Oh, we just got great entertainment from the Mater Dei drum line. They did a tremendous job entertaining us here at the halftime pause. Still got about 3 minutes yet here before second half action is ready to begin as they continue to clear the floor. Both teams will be coming back out after their halftime adjustments. 28-20 is your score in your Honest Water Scoreboard. Central leading here at the break. They've led since the start of the game from the outset of the tip-off here tonight. The largest lead of the game has been 10 points in this one. And the way the first quarter started, I thought my prediction of over 88.5 points was going to be kind of bamboozled. I thought we were going to go way over, but then the second quarter kind of slowed things down. Both teams kind of struggled in that second quarter offensively just a little bit, and then things kind of got back on track a little bit for both coaching staffs as they put the ball in the basket a little bit more. We'll see what happens here in the second half as well. Central took the JV game 66-55 over Mater Dei as well here tonight. Our next couple of broadcasts brought to you by Carlisle Union Banner. Next week is going to be the start of girls playoffs in the 1A, 2A. So it's going to be a lot of playoff basketball regionals next week. Westland and Althoff girls Monday night at the Nashville Regional. Tuesday night we'll have a doubleheader in action. Mater Dei girls will be in action against either Dupo or Red Bud here or at the Pinckneyville Regional on Tuesday night. That game will start at 6. Then following that game, Rip Nottmeyer and Moose Lloyd will be covering Carlisle and Sesser at 7:30 at the Nashville Regional Tournament there. And then Wednesday night we'll go take a look at Christ Our Rock. They'll be in 1A, and they are the 3 seed in their subsectional. They will be at the Oakville Regional taking on the Jabot Lady Hawks. 7:30 game next Wednesday. So those are a couple of games in action. Thursday night it'll all depend on what all happens with our games earlier in the week. Friday night boys action, we will travel with the Carlisle Indians. They will be at Columbia on Friday night, and then we'll wrap things up next Saturday evening. Mater Dei will travel to the orphanage to take on the Centralia Orphans over there at that nice arena that they got, CHS Arena, that is, next week, Saturday. So big-time schedule coming up. We're about to make the turn here for the postseason play, both in the girls and the boys. The boys are probably in 3A. I think they're about 4 weeks away. Boys in 1 and 2A will be 2 weeks away. So we're winding down the basketball season here as we make the turn for the home stretch after this one here tonight. 28-20 is your score in your Honest Water Scoreboard. Central leading Mater Dei here at the half. We'll take one more break. When we come back, we'll have second half action for you. Listening to the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hilsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy, always fresh, always the best.
It's Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Here we get ready for second half action. Battle of Breeze. Good crowd on hand here this evening. Both these ball clubs trying to get a significant W here as they turn for the home stretch. Both teams under 500. in this matchup for the first time in 20 seasons. Central 10-11, Mater Dei 10-12. Cougars trying to get to 500 if they win this game tonight. Mater Dei trying to get to a game below 500 if they win tonight. So both these teams, too, a lot of things on the line here and kind of in this game a little bit as well, depending on what the seedings of what goes on. You know, if a game like this could factor if they may have to play each other in an opening round game in a regional as well. They will switch ways here. It'll be Wimpy, Campworth, Simon Thomas, Jost Fairman to begin the second half. Mitchell Hockey, the freshman, Devin Renzing, Lucas Tysing, Jason Kirkenmeyer, Blake Gepke. 8 minutes up on the big board. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer back in the Dairy King broadcast booth, and we are on our way. Second half action. It is Carson Fairman across the timeline. Dribbles over to the right wing. He moves it for Simon Thomas off the ball screen, left elbow. Now Tyler Jost at the point. Working against Kirkenmeyer. Now over to the right side of the floor for Carson Fairman. We are 20 seconds into the third period of play. That is into the right corner for Camden Wimpy on the far end. Wimpy stops, lost his footing. Moves it to Jost, and we got a whistle and a foul on a hand check by Kirkenmeyer, and that's his third and the first team foul on the Knights of the second half of play. 28-20 Honest Water scoreboard. To be a baseline throw in for Carson Fairman. Right corner, Jost's got a catch and shoot trifecta. No good. Gepke clears the backside rebound. He's got 7 rebounds in the game, and he pushes into the front court. He guarded by Fairman. Lob, Kirkenmeyer right block. 12-footer. Too strong, no good. Rebound, checked down by Fairman, and they'll go the other way. Fairman into the front court. Right wing, Simon Thomas. Now they move it for Fairman. Jost on the left side of the floor with a touch. Now Campworth had lost the handle. Right wing. Inside. Jost to the right block. Spinning over left shoulder. Jump hook. Baseline good for 2 for Tyler Jost. And he has 13 in the game. And the Cougars lead by 10. Minute into the third quarter. Brought to you by B&H Recreation. Tysing across the timeline. Hits Renzing. He's got the puppies organized. Corner 3. Oh, big hop off the rim and in for 3 for Renzing. 30-23. Here with 6:40 to go in the third. Fairman into the front court. Off the ball screen. He's going to turn right wing. Goes for Simon Thomas. That took a big hop off the front of the rim on that shot by Renzing. Here comes the ball screen again. Thomas on the right wing. Looking over the defense. Wimpy off a couple of down screens with a catch at the point. Thomas right wing again. Lob. Baseline catch. Jost. Fall away Dirk style. No good there. The rebound cleared in by Hockey. Off the 1-footer. Front court push, Tysing. Dribbling, driving to the cup. Then had it knocked out of his hands by Simon Thomas. It'll stay with Mater Dei on this end of the floor. Mater Dei will set up in a box set here. Tysing will trigger the inbound. Little screen, the screener. Tysing bouncing right block. Kirkenmeyer spinning in the lane. Shot up over Jost. Couple hops on the rim. No good in a rebounding discard action. Over the back is going to be the call. That's on Hockey. He's got 3 as well. That is, and he will immediately check out the freshman. Been a little inactive tonight as he gets his third, and he will have to sit. He spent most of the first half on the bench with 2. He's got 3 fouls with 6:06 to go in the third. He's got 1 3-pointer. Matt Becker, the assistant coach, talking to him as Tunyas checks onto the floor for Mater Dei. That is Simon Thomas at the point. His pass attempt to Wimpy, deflected out by Tunyas. It'll stay on the farm. 5:54 to go in the third. Here comes Cole Hockey on for Mater Dei as well for Kirkenmeyer, who's got 3 fouls. So again, foul problems have been the issue for Mater Dei, trying to keep their offensive guys on the floor. Thomas to trigger it in. Looking. Maybe a 5-second call. He probably does get it in for Tyler Jost. Left side of the floor, volleyball line extended out. Now it's Carson Fairman at the point with it. Now they move it for Thomas on the catch, and they will set the offense up and get the puppies organized offensively. Thomas, high ball screen, trying to turn the corner to the rack. He moves it over to the left corner for Campworth. Backing in, Jost. He's forced way out. Jump hook from the foul line is no good. And if that's on Tysing, that's his third. And Tysing and Jost battling for position. He's got 3 fouls, so now Mater Dei with Tysing, Hockey, and Kirkenmeyer all got 3 apiece. Jost misses the first of 2 free throws. (30-23) Central, 5:35 to go here. Third quarter action on your Honest Water scoreboard. Jost missing a pair, and a rebound checked in by Tunyas. They move it to Tysing into the front court. Tysing right to the 10. Little out of control layup missed, then Thomas clears the glass. Thomas into the front court. Goes into the left corner for Camden Wimpy. Wimpy double teamed in the left corner. Backs his way down. Shot up off the window is good for 2 and a foul for Camden Wimpy. Check that Mater Dei foul as Brady Buckman checking in for the Knights. 14th foul on the Knights. First foul there is charged to Blake Gepke. So now where does Mater Dei go for offense? Dicing out the leading scorer. He's kind of been ineffective tonight. He's only got 1 point. Wimpy for the +1 is short, no good. Rebound cleared in by Gepke. They push it ahead. Buckman's going to have an easy layup. Nice, under control for 2 for Brady Buckman on a nice spin in the lane and stopped his momentum. He would have traveled with it if he didn't stop himself. Good move, 32-25, 5 minutes to go in the third. Thomas, right wing, working against Buckman. Ball screen comes. Thomas trying to turn the corner at the elbow. He picks it up. Jost hits the deck in the painted area. Now it's for Fairman. Left wing, Fairman shows and goes. Going right to the 10. Right-handed layup. In for 2 for Carson Fairman. 34-25, 4:40 to go in the third. Central ahead by 9. Gepke crossover dribble, spinning inside. Gepke kisses it off the window, and he was fouled inside. And he'll get a +1 chance for the senior who's got number 32. And a nice spin cycle rinse you there by Gepke. And at the line, he'll be there for the +1 is good. Foul on Jost, his second. First team foul on the Cougars of the second half. It's 34-28, 4:30 to go in the third. Carson Fairman will walk it across the timeline. Yarded by Devin Renzing. High ball screen comes at the point. Fairman uses it, trying to turn the corner. Right wing for Simon Thomas, driving to the 10. High arcing floater is in for 2. Nice move by Thomas, and he gets the field goal, and it's 36-28, 4:10 to play. Third quarter action battle of Breeze. Gepke touching it. Corner. Renzing. Catch and shoot. Too strong. Rebound. Tipped out by Buckman. Tunyas driving it. Stopping. 6-footer. No. Cole Hockey battling for a rebound. Last deflected out by Hockey off his leg. A lot of hands in there mixing around. Jost, Hockey, Wimpy in there as well. Tunyas. Last touchdown by a night hand, and they move it for Simon Thomas. 36-28, 3:50 to go in the third. Buckman, good hounding defense. Thomas got a little too cute with the dribble, and he turned it over in a holding foul on Simon Thomas. Cougars will turn it over for the 7th time in the game. Thomas gets his first second-teamer. Sideline throwing just to the left of the Mater Dei student section here, decked out in pink. Pink out night here for both squads. Lobbing it in, Gepke at the point. Guarded tightly behind by Fairman. Gepke stops and pounds it outside for the right side of the floor for Buckman. Now Renzing driving to the 10. High arcing shot off the window. No good. Jost with a rebound. And he's got 12 of them. Fairman into the front court. 3:34 to go in the third. 36-28 Central on your Honest Water scoreboard here in the third period. Fairman is going to dribble over. He's going to use the high ball screen at the point. Fairman stops and leaves it for Campworth. He dials up a left wing 3. That one left short, no good. A rebound. Caromed all the way out to the 3-point line. Nice acrobatic pass by Tunyas to Renzing off the glass for 2. Tunyas went after the ball and just threw it on the Renzing, who was leaking out, and he got a layup. Nice look ahead. 36-33:05 to go in the third. And then Tunyas has got another steal and go. Tunyas stopping. Left his feet, shot no good. Gepke fouls. He missed a point-like opportunity. Thomas clears the glass. They throw it ahead for Jost. Jost in transition. 3-on-2, spinning. Ball away. No, foul on the floor. They want to travel. They didn't call it. They call a discard foul on Hockey on the foul on the spin move. That's Cole's second foul, 15th foul on the Mater Dei Knights of the second half of play. Inbounding Jost into the corner, 2:48 to go. Wimpy for Simon Thomas on the right wing. Thomas looking inside. Mater Dei in a 2-3 zone now. 2:40 to go in the third, 36-30. That's Max Campworth in the corner, Central leading. Inside to Jost and a reach through the backside on Cole Hockey. That's his third. And now Gepke's going to get a talking to from one of the officials. And he's still having a few words for it. That's a third foul on Cole Hockey, the 16th foul. And a little bit high emotions in this game now, taking over both teams in a dogfight. Jost off the catch and fire on the inbound. No good. Hockey clears the rebound for Mater Dei, and Tunyas has got it. Ahead for Buckman to the right wing. Now Tunyas. Lob. Hockey on the block. Backs his way down. He kicks it out. Southpaw Buckman. 3 is good. And we got ourselves a basketball game here with 2:15 to go in the third. It's 36-33. Mater Dei's outscoring Central here in this quarter 13-8. And they have nipped closer, and Jeremy Schubert takes the timeout with 2:06 to go in the third. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. Central 36, Mater Dei 33. You're listening to the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
You love your home, but over time, you can get a little tired of it. It really doesn't take much, however, to freshen your home's look, especially when you get help from Home Fashions in Carlisle. Update floors with brand names like Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. Home Fashions also offers cabinets, countertops, Hunter Douglas window treatments, furniture, and more. Check out more at homefashions-inc.com, turning your space into elegance and grace. Home Fashions in Carlisle.
Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. We got 2:06 to go on the big board in the third period. And your score on your Honest Water scoreboard is 36-33 Central leading. It'll be a Central throw-in on the sideline just in front of the scorers table for Simon Thomas. The officials are discussing things with both coaching staffs. Ron Shattuck is getting an explanation from the one ref, and Kurt Peters and Donnie Pedersen, two assistant coaches for Central, are getting an explanation from a different referee on some action out there in this one. And then on the pass from Fairman to Wempe, a reach in on Tunyas, and Mater Dei has hit the bonus and fouls here. So it'll be free throws the rest of the way for the Cougars. The second one on Tunyas, 7-teamer on the nights of the second half of play. Cougars have 2 team fouls here in the second half as well. 2:02 to go here in the third period. Wempe at the line 1-1, and the Cougars have really struggled shooting the free throws here in the second half. First of front end is good for Wempe, 37-33. Camden Wempe back at the line for the second half of the one-and bonus. Got a toe on the line, free throw on the way. Got a nice bounce off the front iron and in for 2. 38-33, 2:02 to go, third quarter action here with 2 minutes to play. Tunyas moves the front court for Renzick, skipping to the right wing for Buckman. Buckman now for Tunyas. Tunyas now up a couple of screens, turning it inside. Stops on a dime, hits Gepke. He thought about waltzing into a 3. He didn't take it. Instead, he spins down the lane, shot out the window for 2. Nice stutter and go by Gepke. Kissed it in off the glass. He's got 9 points and 9 rebounds for Mater Dei. 38-35. Central low by 3 with 1:33 to go. Right side of the floor, third quarter action here. Thomas stutters and goes to the right side of the floor. Now it's Max Campworth right wing, touching it on for Carson Fairman. Now Campworth, now right corner for Camden Wempe. Wempe hits a cutting Thomas, right elbow, back out top Campworth. They throw it to the left elbow for Jost. Got the mismatch, double team comes. Cutting down the lane was Wempe. Shot attempt, wild one off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound, came out ahead by Gepke. Or by Buckman. Buckman pushing and kicking. Corner. Renzick thought about the 3, didn't take it. Moves it back out to 1 minute to go in the third. It's 38-35. Central leading Mater Dei Battle of Breeze. They touch it on to the right corner. And a whistle and a timeout by Ron Shattuck with 53 seconds left to go in the third. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. Central 38, Mater Dei 35. You're listening to the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunyas Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunyas Service Company in Damiansville today. 248-5130.
It's Max 96.7.
Welcome back, Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside your score on your Honest Water scoreboard here with 53 seconds left to play in the third is Central 38, Mater Dei 35. MD in with the possession. So they're going to bring Lucas Tyson, who's got 3 fouls, back onto the floor here for this final possession, what could be the final possession of the third. Mater Dei has the arrow in their favor, so we'll see what they do here. Tunyas Buckman at the point. Buckman dribbles over left wing now, and Mater Dei kind of in their stall tactic here a little bit to play for the last one. They've got their double high look, and they dribble over to one side of the floor, and then they move it to the guy cutting through the middle. Renzing's got it right now, who dribbles over to the left side of the floor, and he's guarded by Wempe. No count is being played. Ron Shattuck on a knee in the corner directing traffic. for Mater Dei. Renzing moves it to Tunis with 20 seconds to go in the third quarter, 38-35. Tunis left wing guarded by Fairman. Fairman guarding tightly. That's Gepke. Now back for Tunis with 12. Now 11. Now 10. High ball screen's going to come with 9. Now 8. Tunis trying to turn the corner with 7. Now 6. Now 5. They move it. Renzing with 3. To the cup with 2. Shot up, no good, but a foul with 1.6 to go here in the third quarter. And Renzing will shoot a couple of free throws for Mater Dei here with a little bit of time remaining in the third. That foul, we'll check it. The third teamer on the Cougars. The third on Max Campworth. Campworth, the only Cougar who's got 3 fouls. Renzing at the line here for a couple of free throws. First one on the way, book it. 38-36. Caden Schuckman, Travis Jasper back on for Mater Dei. Gepke and Tyson will get an extra break here just before the fourth period will start. Mater Dei's got Tyson, Kirkenmeyer, Hockey, and both Hockeys are in foul trouble. Each have 3 apiece there. And Renzing nails both free throws, 38-37. Jost inbounds for Fairman. 3-quarter court heave. Oh, little short, no good. A heck of an effort by Fairman. But your score as the horn expires on your Honest Water scoreboard is Central 38, Mater Dei 37. We got another classic coming down the wire. Listening to the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports.
Working farms are busy all year long, so depend on Jansen Farm Equipment to keep your equipment running strong. With a parts store and service department, Jansen Farm Equipment has a team of professionals that you can count on. Jansen Farm Equipment carries AGCO, New Idea, Gleaner, White, and Massey Ferguson. Jansen Farm Equipment, 18222 State Route 127. Shop online at jansenfarm.com or call 594-2962.
You found Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth, 8 minutes up, big board, fourth quarter here, getting ready to begin. Tyson, Tunyas, Gepke, Mitchell Hockey, Devin Renzing for Mater Dei to begin the fourth period. Fairman, Simon Thomas, Jost Campworth, and Wimpy for the Cougars. Mater Dei has the basketball. Tyson with it. Mater Dei outscoring Central in that last period, 17-10. And they're down by 1, and on the entry fee from Renzing to Gepke and a reach-in foul on Carson Fairman. That's going to be his second personal fourth-teamer on the Cougars here the second half. It's Tunyas inbound on the baseline. He throws it to the corner for Tyson. Hands it now for Tunyas at the left wing. Now Mitchell Hockey with a touch on the freshman. 6'4", making a start tonight for Mater Dei. It was a secret start. Tyson crossover dribble to the cup. Shot! No, it didn't stay down, but he was fouled. And Tyson now will have the opportunity to give Mater Dei, with 7:35 to play in the fourth quarter, their first lead of the basketball game if he can net a couple of free throws here. Campworth picks up his fourth, 15th foul on the Cougars of the second half of play. Tyson rattles the first free throw home. Braden Thomas back on the sophomore, who has played quite a few minutes tonight. Here we are tied at 38. Fourth quarter action brought to you by John Rowe Studios. Tyson back at the line. Mater Dei trying to take their first lead to the game. Too strong, no good. Rebound cleared in by Jost. He now has 13 rebounds. Tied at 38, 30 seconds into the fourth. Fairman, right wing handoff, Simon Thomas. Now Fairman. Jost underneath, Thomas left block. Shot attempt on the cut, no good. Rebound, Tunyas. Run out, Tyson to the hole. No, he missed it. Too strong on a layup. Jost might have affected the shot on the hit on the backboard. And the ball cleared down by Simon Thomas. That's what the Mater Dei coaching staff was asking for on that one. Thomas into the front court, off the ball screen, tied at 38, working against Tunyas. And we got a foul away from the basketball on this one. And that is on Camden Wimpy. His third, six-teamer. Cougars turn it over in a crucial part of the game. That is their ninth turnover of the game here in this one. Tied at 38, a minute into the fourth period. Here we go, it's Tunyas. Bringing it across the night emblem here at Mater Dei Catholic High School, Fred Rockers Court. That's Gepke on the dribble weave for Tyson at the point. Right wing for Renzing. Now Hockey with a touch at the point. Back to the right wing for Gepke. He ball fakes and moves. Corner three, Renzing. Short, no good. Rebound, Karams into the corner for Jost. He saves it for Fairman. And the Cougars pushing into the front court. Fairman trying to kick it to the corner for Thomas. Ball deflected out. Good hustle defense by Tysing in this game here. And on that play, we are tied at 38. Balls stay on the far end with the Cougars. Lob in, Jost, right elbow. Working against Gepke. Now goes into the right wing for Carson Fairman. Now Simon Thomas with 6:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Thomas off a ball screen to the right wing. Looking over the defense. Wimpy dribbling it. Picks it up at the left elbow. Now Thomas. Lob pass to the block. Jost. Solo coverage against Gepke. Spinning baseline. Fall away. Two. Oh, he got a roll. That's a tough shot. Gepke playing all kinds of good defense there. And Jost makes a tough one. 40-38, 6 minutes to play in the fourth. Renzing catching fire, corner three. Oh, Mater Dei's got a lead. 41-40. Renzing with a corner three. He's got a team high 15. And it's 41-40 with 5:45 to go in the fourth. Thomas off the ball screen. Trying to turn the corner. Hits Wimpy off a down screen. He ball fakes and he whistled. He traveled with it. He shuffled the puppies. And the Cougars turn it over. 10 turnovers now for Central here in this basketball game. Gepke to trigger it in. They bounce it in for Tysing. 5:35 to go here in the fourth, 41-40. The Cougars have won the last two in this series between the two. Tysing spinning in the lane, had it stripped away, and he's knocked to the floor. Renzing catching fire, corner three, not the same result. Rebound, though, by Gepke. That's his 10th. Drives inside to reach in on Jost. And Gepke's going to shoot a couple of free throws here in this one. Jost, I believe, just picked up his third. 17 foul. Both teams with 17 fouls. And Gepke, now like Jost for Central, trying to get into that double-double category. He's been active. Both those guys have been guarding each other, and it's been a physical matchup. Gepke, first free throw on the way, 1-and-1, good. 42-40 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Back at the line is Gepke. Second one on the way, good, 43-40. Gepke with 11 and 10. Jost has got 15 and 15. Both those guys leaving it all on the floor in this one with 5:15 to go. 43-40 Mater Dei. Fairman, right wing for Simon Thomas. Loud pass, deflected, stolen away. Another turnover. Cougars turn over 3 straight possessions. Run out, Renzing to the cup. His layup was no good, and a foul, and a hard one at that. And Renzing will go to the line, and Mater Dei has been in control of this second half from the outset. That's Fairman's third, 18 foul. We're going to have a timeout taken by Jeremy Schubert on the floor. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard is Mater Dei 43, Central 40. Listening to high school basketball in the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
Preferred Flooring and Breeze provides free in-home estimates, design consultation, and competitive pricing for all types of flooring like hardwood, carpet, and laminate. Find quality flooring options for all designs and budgets at Preferred Flooring and Breeze. Stop by the showroom to see for yourself all the options. Just a couple doors down from the Turf on Old Highway 50. Call to set up an appointment at 526-9393 or preferredflooring.com.
Nordyke Funeral Home is thinking about your future and offers secure, pre-planned funeral arrangements, relieving the emotional burden for those you love, allowing you to express your own wishes, and assures peace of mind with financial concerns when your family needs it the most. Nordyke Funeral Home has 5 locations in Albers, Aveston, Breeze, New Baden, and now Carlisle. Visit NordikeFuneralHome.com or call 588-3533. Striving to earn your family's confidence and trust, Nordyke Funeral Home with 5 locations.
You're on Max 96.7.
Got 5:03 to go here in the fourth quarter. Welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer here at Fred at Ronkers Court. 1-and-1. Devin Renzing at the line. And now I think it should be, they were having a discussion if it's 1-on-1 or 2 shot. It'll be a 2 shots for Renzing as he was attacking the basket before the timeout. It's 43-40. Honest Water scored. Mater Dei has taken their first lead here of the second half. Free throw on the way for Renzing is good. Mater Dei, largest lead of the game right here at 4. Mater Dei did not lead until here in the fourth quarter. The second Renzing free throw on the way, good. 45-40. Mater Dei leads. Simon Thomas across the night emblem with 5 minutes to play in the fourth period. Right wing, Camden Wimpy. And then his pass, another steal. Tyson on the other end, layup is good for 2. And it's 47-40. Mater Dei leads, and Central has now turned it over on 4 consecutive possessions in the game. They move it right wing for Wimpy. Looking. Now they're a little chaotic. They turn it to Fairman in the right wing to try to control things with the point guard. Fairman, crossover dribble, going to the hole. Scoop shot when the Cougars needed an answer. They got one, and Fairman's going to have an opportunity for the +3. Nice crossover dribble drive by Fairman, and he kicked it up off the glass for 2. And that foul on Devin Rensing, his first. Instant classic here tonight once again. 47-42. Fairman at the line for the +1. On the way. Too strong. Rebound cleared in by Tyson, and now they go for Tunis. 4:20 to go in the fourth. Mater Dei with a 5-point lead. 47-42. Tunis moves. Gepke. Corner for Tyson. Hockey. Touch it right wing for Tunis. Now Rensing in the right corner. Rensing off a ball screen. Up to the right wing to the left side of the floor. Now Mitchell Hockey's got a touch. Nice move by Hockey. Drives the baseline, hand checking foul on Braden Thomas. And Hockey, the freshman with a strong straight line drive, will go to the foul line. Jackson Haig will check in for Thomas. The freshman Hockey. One has not attempted a free throw in a varsity game yet this year, and here's a couple of crucial ones with 4:03 to go. 1-1. Foul. First one on Braden Thomas. Free throw good. 48-42. 4:03 to go. Mitchell Hockey, calm and cool and collective for a freshman at the line on the way. Good there as well. 49-42. 4 minutes to go. Mater Dei leads Honest Water scoreboard by 7. Fairman, high ball screen from Jost. Trying to turn the corner, spinning his way inside. He picks up his dribble. Now Simon Thomas driving to the 10. Left-handed layup attempt was no good. Ball deflected away. Tunis into the front court. Rensing stops and goes. His shot was blocked out of the air by Jost, but he got him with the body contact. And that's going to be Jost's 4th foul. .3:43 to go in the fourth. Rensing at the line. First one of 2 on the way for Rensing. Good. .50-42, and Jeremy Schubert having an intense talk with one of the officials right now. And Assistant Coach Kurt Peters gets a warning there, and Rensing nails the second free throw. 51-42 with 3:40 to go. Mike Bratcher, the one official, heard enough from Kurt Peters. Fairman drives inside. His shot blocked. Out of bounds. Stays with the Cougars on the far end. 3:33 to go here in the fourth. Fairman inbound, lob out top, Jost. They move it, Haig, ball faking. Picks up his dribble, needs help, bouncing for Fairman at the point. Mater Dei in a 2-3 zone with 3:25 to go, 51-42. Simon Thomas, Jackson Haig, Mater Dei leads. Thomas, right wing, 3 on the way. Too strong there, and Rensing clears a defensive glass. And Mater Dei in control with 3:10 to play. And a timeout taken by Ron Shattuck here with 3:09 to go in the fourth. Mater Dei leads 51-42 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Listen to the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Smith, Administrator of Clinton Manor Living Center in New Baden.
And my name is Sarah Gershner, Director of Human Resources.
At Clinton Manor, we provide short and long-term nursing and therapy services in a comfortable, pleasant setting.
We are also committed to adding top talent to our caring and highly skilled nursing team.
For more information about our services or to apply, give us a call at 588-4924 or visit us at ClintonManorLivingCenter.com.
Continuing a fine tradition handed down from Antone Coke in 1877, Antone's Concessions and Catering proudly delivers an experience in food service that's second to none. No matter what the occasion, Antone's Concessions and Catering offers a wide selection of menu items that are guaranteed to please. Call 618-830-1579 to place your order. For more information online, Antone'sConcessionsandCatering.com.
Max 96.7.
Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, 3:09 to go here, fourth quarter. 51-42. Monterey leads on your Honest Water scoreboard. MD by Dylan Meyer's stats has not turned it over in the second half to the Cougars, who have turned it over now in the second half 5 times. Hockey with the bullseye and a layup in for 2 on the baseline. And it's 53-42. Mater Dei, 2:50 to play in the fourth quarter. Behrman off a high ball screen. Right wing, Wimpy, lob, Joseph, a push through on the back on Gepke. And battling for post position. And Joseph's going to shoot free throws here in this one with 2:42 to go. And with both teams going to be in the double bonus after the next Mater Dei foul. It's going to be a long game here in the fourth period. Joseph at the line, 1-1. Gepke picks up his second free throw, good for Tyler Jost. 53-43. Mater Dei, Honest Water scoreboard, they lead it. Mater Dei has been the aggressor in the second half since the second half has begun play. Free throw, second one rattled out. Jost no good. Gepke with another rebound. He's got a monster night on the glass. He's got 11. And he's got the basketball on a string against Jost, left wing. 2:29 to go. 10-point Mater Dei lead. The Cougars are going to have to start playing a fouling game here, and they do. Foul on Carson Fairman, his fourth. And the Cougars, who own an 8-point lead at the half, were outscored in the third quarter 17-10 to make it a 1-point game. As the first free throw on the way for Drew Tunyas is good. Mater Dei outscoring them here in this quarter as well, 18-5. Second free throw on the way, good for Tunyas. Mater Dei has been the aggressor. They lead 55-43 with 2:20 to go in the fourth. Talked about in the pregame, both these teams have had issues struggling to score the basketball, and Central's drought has came at the wrong time. 3 on the way for Jost. That one left short, no good. Tunyas with a defensive rebound and a reach in, and that's on Fairman. He's DQ'd for the night. And it is, and Fairman's done. And that's Mater Dei is going to salt it away here at the foul line. 2:09 to go. Calvin Rockers, number 2, is going to come on for Fairman. And the senior has fouled out. 55-43. 2:09 to go here in the fourth. The Cougars have only scored 5 points here in the fourth period to Mater Dei's. Now with Tunyas' foul line shots, he's got 18. They have 18 points in the fourth period alone. First free throw on the way, no good. Mater Dei with 35 points up to this point in the second half. And Tunyas back at the line as he missed the first. The second one here on the way for the point guard is good. 56-43. 2:05 to go in the fourth period. Haig across the timeline. Down by 13. They move it to the right corner. Wimpy dribbling and driving it at hockey. Spinning in the lane. Shot forced up off the window. Good for 2 for Camden. Wimpy. 56-45. 1:50 to play. Tunyas into the front court. Well, not yet, but he is now. They move it to hockey. Now he's swinging around the horn to Renzing. Ron Shaddick directing it. Tyson, Gepke, Mater Dei just kind of passing it around the perimeter. Tunyas is fouled by Rockers. So Mater Dei just a few free throws away from salting this one out here tonight at home. Cougars are going to look like they're going to move to 10-12 on the year. Mater Dei is going to move to 11-12 on the season. Tunyas at the line, 1:35 to go in the fourth. First one, short, no good. Scoring drought. 5, make it actually 7 fourth quarter points for the Cougars. Second free throw on the way. Tunyas is good. 57-45. Mater Dei now with 37 points here in the second half of play. They had 20 at the break. They got 57. They lead by 12. Haig off a couple of screens. Long high arcing pass. Tough catch and a foul and a push through on the back. On Gepke, I think. Him and Jost been battling all night. Both those guys have had tremendous basketball games tonight. Gepke 11 points, 11 rebounds. Jost has got the leading scoring for the Cougars right now, 16 and 15 boards. And he's at the line to add to it. First one short, no good. And really, Jost 3 for 9 at the line. Jost for the season, 77%. Free throw on the way, hits the second. 57-46, 1:24 to play in the fourth. Spectrum Business postgame coming up. Gepke double teamed. Tysing gets it across into the front court, throws it. Hockey, baseline drive, hangs in the air, shot attempt no good. And the freshman Hockey, along with, you put him in there, you sprinkle a little Hockey in there. Zerlini, who's a sophomore coming up. Gomel, a sophomore coming up. Shattuck, the coach's son, sophomore coming up. These guys, Mater Dei, looking like they're going to be pretty good in the years to come. As Hockey, calm and cool, knocks down his 8th point of the game. The freshman makes a start tonight, and Mater Dei leads 58-46, 1:14 to go in the fourth. Second Hockey free throw. Missed it. Jost with another rebound, his 16th. Haig, front court, 1:10 to play. Handoff, right wing, Thomas, 58-46 on your honest water scoreboard. Mater Dei leads. Thomas moves it corner. Camden Wimpy tries a three. That one no good. Tysing clears the glass. 1 minute to play. Tysing ahead. Hockey stops. Reverse layup. In for two. And that'll be the exclamation point on this one. 60-46. Mater Dei. Haig, right wing. 45 seconds trying to throw it to Thomas. The ball deflected out by Tunyas in this one. And a timeout taken on the floor by Jeremy Schubert with 44.5 seconds left to go. You're scoring your honest water scoreboard. Mater Dei 60, Central 46. Let's see the high school basketball in the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
Isaac Auto Body in Carlisle offers quality service for a variety of vehicle-related mishaps. Since 1970, Isaac Auto Body has been there when you need them most. From accident scene recovery to 24/7 towing, give them a call at 594-2435. Isaac Auto Body's skilled collision repair team and auto body painters can make any car look as good as the day it left the dealer's lot. Isaac Auto Body is committed to providing fast, quality service on your vehicle. Find them online at isaacautobody.com.
You've got Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. Mater Dei outscoring Central here in the second half, 40-42-18. My math's right. 28 points, 46, 40-18 here in the second half. Mater Dei has dominated the second half of play with 45.5 seconds left to go. They lead it 60-46 here on your honest water scoreboard. Inbound pass by Calvin Rockers, thrown away by Tysing, drives in right into layup, no. Renzing with a follow, no. Rockers clears the glass and a reach in on Renzing with 36 seconds to play. Mater Dei, next couple of games will be next Friday against North Tech at home, and next Saturday they'll be at Centralia. Central will have a conference game against Westland on Tuesday night, and they will be on the road next Friday at Greenville. At the line, Calvin Rockers. First one on the way for the free throw, no good. Caden Shookman, Travis Jasper, Brady Buckman, Jason Kirkemeyer is going to come on. The Mater Dei starters are going to get a well-rounded ovation from the people in the blue and the white, the home supporters here. After that, Mason Weems on for Josie. He's going to get a hand as well. A big-time game. Gavin Hyman, 22, comes on with 36 seconds. Both teams are going to empty the bench. 20, Logan Hamilton. Here comes number 3 for Mater Dei. That is Grant Goebel. For Tunyas. Both teams now disposing the benches here, getting into some guys. And Mater Dei going to move to 11 and 12. Cougars will fall to 10 and 12 in this one. Cougars won the last 2 in this series. That short 2-game winning streak will be snapped Shookman on the rebound on the Rockers miss. And then Rockers reaches in and will prolong the game just a little bit more. Rockers reaches in. That's his third foul. Both teams in double bonus. Shookman will get a chance to get into the scoring column. He has not registered a point here tonight. 60-46. First one on the way for Shookman. Good. 61-46 as most of the fans start to file for the exits here tonight. And rivalry week is going to come to an end here tonight in the Battle of Breeze. Shookman's second free throw is good. 62-46 here. Mater Dei leads Honest Water scoreboard. 30 seconds to play. In the front court, Logan Hamilton and reach in on Grant Goebel. So Logan Hamilton will have the opportunity to get into the scoring column. Spectrum Business postgame show will be coming up here. Fourth quarter action brought to you by John Drill Studios as well. We're going to join Rip Nottmeyer every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday for Talking Sports. Rip will open up the show with scores and stuff. I'll recap action from games from around the area. That's Talking Sports Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday with Rip right here on Max as Hamilton misses the first of 2 free throws. Don't forget you can listen to all our broadcasts right here and everywhere at Wcxo967.com. You can click on Live Sports. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel for notifications when we're on the air with all of our sports broadcasts. Hamilton hits the second free throw, 62-47. Goal ahead for Jasper. Bringing in the front court, Shookman, Kirkenmeyer, Buckman, and Central looking like they're not going to foul here. 62-47. Jasper, crossover dribble to the 10. Layup is good for 2 for Travis Jasper. And that's how the game is going to end. Your final score on your Honest Water scoreboard tonight in the Battle of Breeze. Mater Dei 64, Central 47. Spectrum Business postgame show coming up. You're listening to the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
The Spectrum Business postgame is coming up. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 was brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya's Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, The Emeen Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, Silver Spoon Catering, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, BeckerJewelers.com.
Seaver Brothers has what you're looking for. Take a spin with Seaver Brothers and drive home in your new or pre-owned Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge truck today. Let Seaver Brothers give you the car buying experience that no other dealership can offer. Seaver Brothers stands behind their products and also has an outstanding service department with qualified technicians to keep your vehicles running strong. Stop by Seaver Brothers, 811 Washington Street in Carlisle, or call 594-2624 for your next Seaver Brothers sales associate.
Get it printed with Print Crazy. Printing everything you could possibly ever need. Print Crazy, 4 brochures, business cards, and flyers, 2 vehicle wraps for cars, trucks, and boats, and more, a lot more. Print Crazy for shirts and apparel, invitations, signs, doors and floors, and more. So much more. See for yourself at printcrazy.com. That's CRAZEE. Printcrazy.com on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. Call 526-9260.
With Valentine's Day coming up, maybe you're planning to pop the question. With that in mind, I want you to know why so many engagements begin with a diamond from Becker Jewelers. Hi, this is A.G. Becker, Becker, and I believe it is because we make sure that each of our engagement rings is a perfect match for the man that gives it to the woman who will wear it forever. Sounds simple, but it takes a lot of experience and knowledge to get it right. At Becker's, we begin with 69 years of experience. And because we own our store, our overhead is lower than those big mall stores. We are able to offer a better ring, a bigger diamond for less. That takes care of the man who gives the ring. For her, there is no substitute for selection, and nobody, I mean nobody, has a bigger selection of rings, more than 600 in stock. That's backed by an equally impressive selection of diamonds in every shape and size. Becker's knowledge and experience will help you make sure that the ring you choose is perfect for both you and her. It's why so many engagements begin with a diamond from Becker Jewelers.
Illinois farmers have had a trusted financial resource in Farm Credit for more than a century. As a member-driven financial cooperative, our products are driven by a team dedicated to serving each cooperative member with financial expertise, a knowledge of the farmer's operation, and a passion for agriculture. I'm Don Hendricks, Vice President, Financial Services at Farm Credit Illinois in Highland, serving Bond, Clinton, Madison, and Washington counties. Farm Credit offers options other lenders don't, including fully amortized fixed-rate loans for up to 30 years designed to lower the risk of a rising interest rate market, and customizable options created to fit your family farming operations needs, providing you lower, more manageable payments on farm real estate loans. By eliminating the interest rate risk associated with adjustable or variable rate loans, Farm Credit is dedicated to helping farm families succeed today and tomorrow.
You've got Max 96.7.
Welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Dairy King with locations Breeze and Trenton. Into the Spectrum Business postgame show. Mater Dei victorious here to make the series 33-31 all time. As the Knights and the Cougars, their 12th loss of the season. Central falling to 10-12. Mater Dei moves to 11-12. 18-12. Central led after one quarter, led 28-20 at the half. 38-37 after three quarters. But I'll tell you what, you would have thought in this game Central was in control most of the whole first half, really in particular. Then in the second half, Mater Dei just exploded onto the scene on the offensive end here tonight in the second quarter. In the second half, they outscored Mater Dei in the second half 44-19. Outscored them in the fourth quarter 27-9. Mater Dei victorious here 64-47 is your final. We take a look at the final stats here in this game tonight. For the Mater Dei Knights, they were 13 of 33 from two-point field goal range. It's good for 39%. They're 5 of 11 from three for 46%. They were total from the field overall 18 of 44 for 41%. They were 23 of 30 at the foul line for 77%, 30 rebounds, 5 turnovers for MD. Central on the other side, they were 10 of 19 from two-point field goal range. It's good for 53%. They were 5 of 13 from three for 39%. 15 of 32 overall from the field for 47% were the Cougars. Big stat in the game, though, is right here. They were 12 of 29 at the foul line, or 12 of 29 at the foul line for 48%. 21 rebounds, 13 turnovers for the Cougars here in this one. Also a big stat in this game. Mater Dei did not turn the basketball over in the second half. Central turned the basketball over 6 times in the second half. That's also a big difference in this game. The reason why Mater Dei catered to a 64-47 victory. A couple of big games for a lot of guys tonight here in the box score breakdown. We take a look at it. Devin Rensing led Mater Dei and had a game high over everybody. He had 19 big points tonight for Mater Dei. He was 5 of 12 from the field, 3 of 8 from behind the arc, 6 of 6 at the foul line for his 19 points. Blake Gepke, 11 points, team high, 11 rebounds as well for Mater Dei. Gepke, 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 3 at the foul line for his 11 points. They got 10 points from Mitchell Hockey, the freshman, in a spot start tonight, and looking like probably going to start the rest of the season the way he played, as long as he can avoid that foul trouble that he got in early in the game and early in the second half as well. But looks to be a very heady player for Mater Dei in the up-and-coming ranks. He finished with 10. 5 points for Brady Buckman and Drew Tunyas for Mater Dei off the bench. 4 points there for Cole Hockey off the bench for MD. 3 points tight for Lucas Tysing. 2 points apiece for Travis Jasper, Caden Shookman, and Jason Kirkham. If you had told me Lucas Tysing would have finished the game with 3 points and Mater Dei would have won by 17, I would have told everybody who told me that they were crazy. Mater Dei, though, gets only 3 points from Tyson, but they win convincingly 64-47. Take a look here on the other side of the coin for Central. They got a big game tonight from their senior center, Tyler Jost. Jost finished with 17 points, team high 15 rebounds as well. Jost was 5 of 8 from the field, 3 of 5 from behind the three-point line, 4 of 10, though, at the foul line for his 17 points. 10 points for Camden Wimpy, 6 points apiece for Carson Fairman, Simon Thomas, 3 points apiece for Max Campworth and Jackson Haig, and then a couple of free throws for Braden Thomas, or 1 free throw for Braden Thomas, and 1 free throw for Logan Hamilton to round out the scoring here for the Cougars tonight. Mater Dei wins 64-47 here in the Battle of Breeze. Carlisle Union Banner presents our next couple of broadcasts here. Monday night, it'll be girls action all next week up until Friday. We'll have regional coverage. West Glen outs off on Monday night in the Nashville Regional. Then Tuesday, we'll have the Pinckneyville Regional. Mater Dei will take on the winner of Dupo and Redbud at 6 o'clock. Carlisle girls will play Cesar on Tuesday night at 7:30. We'll have both those games for you. That Carlisle-Cesar game is at the Nashville Regional. And then Wednesday, it'll be Christ Our Rock against Jabot in girls action as well. That is the Oakville Regional in that game. And then Thursday will be Regional Championship night, depending on what all the schools do throughout the first 3 days of regional play next week. That is going to do things here tonight from Fred Rockers Court, Mater Dei Catholic High School. The final in this one, Mater Dei 64, Central 47. For the statistician on the stats tonight, Dylan Meyer. I am Greg Meyer saying so long from Mater Dei High School.
This broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7 and at Wcxo967.com was a presentation of Wcxo Sports. Wcxo Sports was brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. For Greg Meyer and the rest of our Wcxo sports team, thanks for joining us for this broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7. Your sports teams, your community, your radio station. This broadcast was a presentation of Wcxo Sports.